Are we live?
Yeah.
I think we're live.
We're live.
Well, I don't know if we're live because we're all in a hotel room and we're using my phone and it's far away, and as I'm getting old, I can't see.
There's people viewing
Oh,
it,
there's a
so-
few people on. Here we go.
Hey guys,
Oh,
if you
there
guys
you go.
are all tuning in, we are just gonna wait for a little bit. I think we started about a minute early. We're doing a quick Ghost Adventures live to talk about the new season and our new season premiere tomorrow.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Finally. Finally.
Here.
Finally.
Look how many hearts I'm getting.
Yeah, as soon as you
What?
started.
Open your mouth. Look.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It is good.
Thanks for all
Eat
those.
some more. Eat some more. That's good. What do they taste like?
Do they see that way, or
I don't
just-
know.
They
It
taste
might
like-
just be us.
I know.
They taste sweet.
Otherwise, he just has his mouth.
We're
open.
hoping that you guys see the same hearts on your screen as we do, or else Aaron is just. So how you guys doing? Hang on.
It's hard to read that. Can you really read that from there?
What time is it, you guys?
Hello.
It is 6.
It's now as we came in on early, so.
See, Eastern time at 6 p.m.
Okay.
and 28 seconds.
Hey guys, how are you? We wanted to do a quick Ghost Adventures live to talk with you all. I hope you guys are all excited as we are for this new season.
Oh,
finally.
Finally, you get to see what we've been doing.
Yeah.
See what we've been up to. So tomorrow we are on a new night now. Ghost Adventures is now airing Thursday nights at 9/8 Central on the Travel Channel.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday.
So tomorrow our season premiere. I know you guys have been seeing us make posts about it, commercials on TV. It's called Horror in Biggs. And this particular episode, I don't want to give it away, but this particular episode, we didn't really know what we were going to face when we got there. All that we know is we got a frantic call, a crisis call, from a woman whose husband is suffering from some type of malevolent attachment, and that's all we knew. Once we arrived at this location, we didn't realize that we entered, quote, the devil's town, unquote. Sure. And that is exactly how the guy who we helped, Tori, that is how he put it the second we got there. You guys are in the devil's town. And I didn't know what that quite meant until every hour passed by. And the longer we were there, the longer we felt like we were in a town that was not of a normal town. We were watching our backs.
Yeah.
We were watching over our shoulders. I mean, this was a widespread, what I believe is a demonic infestation in a neighborhood affecting multiple homes. And as we started digging deeper, the severity of this case was, I would say, among the most serious that we've ever been on in our entire Ghost Adventures
And
live.
it was far-reaching too, because everyone we talked to led to another person that had an experience
Yes.
on the
Yeah, we just
street
kept
or
hearing more
a
and
block
more.
over.
All the
so-
neighbors, it seemed like who we talked to, all experienced.
They all agreed.
Almost the same
But
stuff.
you guys, this wasn't just about neighbors having experiences. We were being told by people in the neighborhood that they believe that the lives of various people were ended because of being influenced by these entities. And that's where everything changed.
Yeah.
So I think that's enough that we want to give you. Do you guys, we're going to answer some questions. Again, if you all are just tuning in right now, thank you for doing so. We haven't done a Facebook Live in quite some time, so it's great to connect with you live. We see all the little hearts on the screen. Aaron, eat some more. That's good. Don't fill up. You just ate In-N-Out.
Oh, it's true.
So
double and now hearts.
we decided to choose this premiere episode for a reason. It's very different from a lot of the investigations that we do. And if you've been seeing those commercials airing, it says our deepest, darkest, and scariest. Yeah, we're not just choosing those words to hype up a season of Ghost Adventures. Those words exactly describe what this season premiere is. And this season premiere, Horror in Biggs, it premieres tomorrow night at 9/8 Central. And I wouldn't recommend watching this one alone with your lights off.
Yeah.
It's a scary one, you
It's a
guys,
scary one.
but it's really important for you all to see what we did to investigate this, and more importantly, how we handled it, and the conclusion. Yeah.
Helped him out in such a great way, and
Yeah.
we had to do it immediately after we found out
We
the
didn't
proof.
realize how much he needed our help. And
Right.
once we got there and he started talking, we were just blown away at what he was saying. And Aaron and I were able to validate some
Yeah,
of the
he'd
things
be
that
like,
he was
something's
saying,
happening
which-
here, and the gear would be like, oh my
Yeah.
God, you're right.
Yeah.
And thankfully, our good friends Bishop Brian and Sister Mary were there to take our call within a 24-hour notice. They came in, and that's all I'm going to say. But like I said, this was a critical situation. It was absolutely terrifying. I'm still having nightmares over this case, but you know what? This is the kind of situations that we like to be called to. We've done so many investigations. We've done so many demonic investigations. And the reason why we do these is because people need help.
Yeah.
And sometimes they turn to different outlets in the clergy and the church, and it's hard that they can't even get help from them.
Yeah, they get turned away.
So we are their last resort, and so we go there and we help them, and that's what this is all about. But more importantly, aside from that, we did get some absolutely incredible evidence.
Incredible.
So again, this premieres tomorrow at 9/8 Central on Travel Channel, Horror in Biggs, and I think that's enough. Let's
All right.
let's answer some questions.
I don't wanna
And just wait until you see the next, what, 5, 6, 7
we've got so many
episodes
great
after.
episodes
like,
waiting
oh my
to
God.
air.
That's the thing, like we've been doing this for so long, the more we do it, it just gets crazier and crazier. We come up with new ideas, new experiments, and we just keep pushing it.
Well, I think the longer
It's
that we do this
crazy.
too, Jay, is like,
We
you know, I think a lot of people, I know some of you understand, but I think a lot of you don't understand, is that we've been doing this nonstop for the last, 11, 12 years? Nonstop. And every other week we're going to a different investigation, location. We're absorbing the energy from the location. We're absorbing the energy from the spirits, dark spirits, good human spirits. Not everything we investigate is bad and demonic. We interact with human spirits as well. But it doesn't matter. That's still interaction. And there's not a whole study done by scientists and health professionals to tell you exactly what the human body does by interacting and absorbing all this energy every other week at the extent and the level that we do on a case-by-case basis.
It heightens all of our sensitivity on all of us, just from the exposure, week after week after week.
I would say overexposure,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
the best way to
Yeah.
put it. And this is a lot of the reasons why we connect the way that we do, and are, I would say, very unique to how we can react to this energy and being empathic and being sensitive. So let's get to some questions. But you made a good point. One of you guys said we have a lot of amazing
That was
episodes
me.
coming after tomorrow at 9/8 Central Travel Channel. Every other Thursday, 9/8 Central, we're giving you brand new episodes of Ghost Adventures. So we're excited, and I hope you guys are excited. Aaron, why don't you read, or Billy, can you get up there because since
You
the
know,
questions are on your side?
I'm
No,
old,
man.
I'm old.
I mean, I can't.
So we're going to
even
answer a
see
few questions, but again, we're all in a hotel room right now. We are actually on location filming an episode of Ghost
it.
Adventures.
Which we have a lockdown tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So while you're watching the
And
episode,
don't give them any hints.
Okay, never mind. I'll stop talking.
So Billy, do you have any questions?
Yeah,
Can you see?
I
It's
can.
really small
It's
font,
really
huh?
small fine print.
Let's get my vision in.
Hold
here.
on. And
Ooh.
is that kind of scary there?
Aaron, you look like Ernest P. Worrell.
Can you read that better?
Hey, more hearts!
Ernest.
I can't read it.
You really can with your glasses?
Can you?
No, I can, but it's
Really?
It's
It's blocked.
blurry, dude. And it's,
This-
it's also blocked by whatever that
Blocking.
is. How do you get rid of that? It's covering the question.
Yeah, it is.
oh, here's one.
Was it worse than Demon House or About This? Look at us.
I know it.
Dude, need a magnifying glass. Bunch of old men
yeah.
here. Was it worse than Demon House or about the same? You know what? That's an excellent question. I would compare this to the Demon House investigation, and I think I said that actually on camera during our investigation. Demon House and Horror in Biggs, which is our premiere episode tomorrow at 9/8 Central. There was a lot of parallels with these two investigations. I saw little similarities in just how that these particular entities were causing the living to have symptoms that were very similar, and a lot of that matched up. And not only that, but the whole scale of the neighborhood and how these how this activity was not occurring in just one house, but also multiple houses in that same area. And I would compare it to as if like the devil came up and just put a nest on this area of homes. And we saw it before in an investigation that we did with Sin City Exorcism.
Oh, yeah.
When we helped
All
him
the
out.
surrounding houses.
Yeah, and a
That
bunch of
one
houses, a
having-
bunch of different deaths and
Right.
murders and things like that. But this was different. There were deaths, and we investigated the claims made to us by people in the neighborhood that some of these deaths were being caused by this entity. We were investigating that, and while we were investigating that, just the details and everything else was just getting beyond disturbing, to say the least. So yes, it did parallel with the Demon House investigation very much.
A lot of similarities.
And it took me a long
How do you
time to
get
get
rid of
over
that?
this investigation.
I don't know. How do you get rid of that?
I don't know, but
Can I just
try another way of going live?
go
Brian?
around that?
like-
Because it's blocking the questions.
No, I feel like if I hit it, it's gonna
Oh,
open
cool,
it up. Okay,
cool.
good.
There you go.
That's better.
What's the greatest place that has affected us as a group the most?
I don't know. Do you want to answer?
That's a
yeah,
tough
let me
one.
think about that. Because
I feel like we all get affected differently.
I'm going to say
Times.
Goatman's Bridge.
Well, yeah, we all got it.
I'm going to say that as a group. That was more Aaron and myself. Goatman's Bridge, Vicksburg, Mississippi. Those were among two of the scariest moments in my entire life.
Yeah.
The Demon House investigation that I did too was terrifying because I feel like it gave me an affliction after I left with my eyes that I still can't explain. But I would say Goatman's Bridge, Aaron, with you and I, it seemed as
It
though
was-
something was going
It
back
was like,
and forth
yeah,
with you
I
and
was
I.
up, you were down, I was up.
And we were just reminded of Reseda House of Evil affected
Oh, yeah.
all of us as well. That
Yes,
was,
that was
very
you the worst.
intense. For
And
me,
we
that was
just
my-
watched that episode on Screaming Room.
Right.
And, you know, Screaming Room, what I decided to do recently is take some of our more disturbing investigations that affected us the most, some of our darkest, deepest, and scariest. And I wanted to do these investigations and screen these for Screaming Room. And new episodes of them are going to be returning after this new season. But like I said, talking about our scariest moments, I would say Horror in Biggs too.
Yeah.
What you're gonna see tomorrow in Horror in Biggs, in the end of the episode, make sure you hang on until the very end of the episode tomorrow, because what you're going to see tomorrow, I can guarantee, will be one of the most terrifying things that you've ever seen, not just on our show, but possibly on any television or anything like that. And it's just gonna let you know the severity of this case and how we had to deal with it, how we had to cope with it after we left. It was complex, and we didn't know much until we got there. And you can
was
see
going
that
through a lot.
this wasn't just being confined in a roof and four walls as if we usually do in these investigations at these locations. This was in the neighborhood, even outside. And you're going to see something that Jay and I do for the very first time ever. We get in a van and we start investigating the streets
It's a
in
really
the
cool
neighborhoods. So if you live in that neighborhood and you looked out your window late at night and you saw two creepy guys with infrared binoculars looking down the street, that maybe was us. But you're going to see why.
I feel
You're
like
going to
we're
see
on
why.
like some kind of like FBI stakeout surveillance team. you know?
Yeah,
Right.
well, that's good, Billy.
Yeah,
you pulled up
I
your
just-
questions.
Oh, there. Now we can
Now
see
you
the
can see
questions
what's going
better.
on.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Kinda wait
That's
for 'em to-
League Zone.
Let's see here. So, do you guys have any other? Do you want to respond to any other questions? What time is it?
I think it's
14.
great since
Oh,
there
okay.
is reruns happening, and when the new season isn't here, you can see new stuff. Us talking about Screaming Room. I really like this show.
Screaming Room's a great
Yeah, it's
chance
great
for
because
us
you
to talk
really
about
get
with
to
each other.
hear stuff that wasn't on the episode.
And that's
So Michelle asked us, how is the family doing that witnessed this? She's referencing the family in horror and Biggs. And, I would say the most disturbing part for me, I heard they're doing a lot better now. But we are monitoring that. We're checking in with them. But there was a particular next door neighbor a few doors down that gave me some details about something else. It wasn't with the family that we were mainly, that it was the focus of our investigation in Biggs, but it was with somebody else in the neighborhood that was also being affected. And when you guys see that, you're going to see that in the second, after the first commercial break, about 12 minutes or so.
What was that?
I don't
Dude.
know.
That chair just. That
The
chair
chair just
moved. Did you hear it go?
Yes.
That chair just went.
That stopped me from talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes. brrr.
It-
We're doing an investigation right now.
Are you serious?
We're doing an investigation right now. We're filming Ghost Adventures.
We all heard that.
I
Did
just
you guys
heard
hear
that.
that?
but
Did you hear
I
a
know.
chair
But did
song?
you see it?
I didn't.
I
see
know
it.
we saw. We're
But
all
you-
looking here. We
but
just
you
looked
know the
over.
sound of a chair
This
on
is the
tile.
sound.
I
Yeah.
heard it.
That's
right
the
there.
That's the
sound.
sound. It's
I'm
That's
just
it.
saying, I heard it right there.
Yeah.
And you can see I was talking.
We're all
and that
like-
made me stop
Can I
talking.
can I turn the camera real quick just to show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That?
hang
Show.
on.
Show 'em.
Too much.
So we're looking at that chair there.
Yeah.
And
God, dang. That was
What the hell?
hang on a second.
That's
Time
That
out.
was-
that's what I
Paranormal
heard.
happened. Yeah, that's
That's
exactly
what
what
I
it
heard.
was.
Exact sound.
Here, go ahead and point it so I can show them. All of a sudden, it's turned into an investigation. That's exactly what we heard.
yeah, just like that.
But I heard it. It wasn't from another room coming from the
No,
wall.
it's
loud.
from
It was
that.
Right there.
I heard it right there, and I thought, Aaron, I thought you were over there for some.
Oh.
Wait, this dude's sitting right
Dude,
next
that's
to me.
crazy.
A lot of times when we do investigations, things will follow us back because we engage in communication on the
Wait a
first
minute.
day.
And we're not too far from the location we're investigating.
Marty and Heather and Terry said that I heard that.
Yeah,
they,
you
they
guys
actually
hear
heard
that?
it.
Heard that.
We heard the chair go. "Arr." That's crazy.
And I'm sleeping in here. It's weird because I had a really funky dream last night about this location that we're doing right now. So a lot of times when we're doing these investigations, even if it's the first day and we're doing interviews, we do a lot more than interviews sometimes on the first days.
Here's that question.
How much has this line of work affected your personal life? Ooh, that's deep.
That's real deep.
No, but it's a good question.
Good question.
Who is that?
Well,
Who is that? That's that Cheryl. What's
Cheryl?
wrong with her eyesight, you guys?
I don't know.
Cheryl Kim, how much has this life affected, the paranormal life affected your personal life? I've learned to manage it a lot better personally. I'll start
Yeah,
off.
it's definitely gotten
Over
better.
time.
Yeah, I think in the beginning, particularly after Bobby Mackey's way back when, that was a wake up call. That's what affected Aaron and I the most. I've dealt with a lot of different situations coming home from locations. I still do, but I seem as though that I have spirit guides around me. And I think I've always had them around me ever since I was little, just watching out for me.
Sure.
And even when I was little, I felt I was connected to this line of work, this other life. And I feel like they help me kind of combat and help deflect and shield the stuff that we pick up.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I'd say at the beginning too, I was, you open yourself up so much and it's like carefree, like let's just do it, let's get it. And yeah, it did affect my life. I've seen your guys be affected personally and mentally, physically, everything. But I think over the years you learn what works, you learn how to protect yourself.
Right.
And, we want to keep doing this. We want to keep being healthy and doing this for a long time.
Did Goatman's Bridge affect your life the most?
100%, absolutely. It changed my life in many ways,
Yeah.
And I think that opened me up to even more, and like I know I dabble and like try out these rituals for experimental purposes to see what would happen, but I approach it differently now, because I've seen how it can
We
affect.
learn.
Jay has a very strong energy, and he's very smart, very intelligent with implementing various forms of rituals we're going there to find evidence of spirits and ghosts and things of this nature.
Yeah.
So if we have knowledge and we do trials of various rituals
Right.
that have been known to summon these things
Right.
in these locations where these rituals have taken place before, we want to try to reopen these
Yeah,
doorways.
supposed to try that.
Don't ever try that at home,
Yeah,
please.
don't
No,
do it at home.
especially if you don't know what you're doing.
We did that at Goatman's, and you can see how that ended.
Someone said, Zach, they said, Billy, please help more spirits cross over. It breaks my heart. We do what we can. Sometimes Zach feels the presence of a spirit, or I do.
How many
You-
times after the end of investigations do I have us go and do cleansings and go give last words
A
to
lot,
the spirits?
a lot.
Sometimes
A lot
you
of
don't
times,
even-
it's
Sometimes
not
you
on-
don't see it,
it's not
but
on
we do
camera.
that.
And the same with if I don't know, if I'm by myself and I feel someone needs help crossing over, I'll just do it. It's not even part of the camera. It's just it's a feeling you have.
Yeah, and no, we
So-
do not say everything is demonic.
No.
We come into contact with a lot of human spirits. It just seems a lot of our investigations, we have been drawn to investigating the more darker ones in our long Ghost Adventures career. And we like the challenge of it, we like the danger of it, and we like the evidence from it. But more importantly, we like helping the people that are affected by it.
Yeah, when we could see like we actually helped a living person get through something, or even a spirit pass on, and we've had that like Star of India.
the best
when
feeling in
they
the world.
thanked us
It is.
afterwards.
Yeah, and
for
like the new
advices.
episode coming up.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the new
It
episode
felt
coming
so
up.
nice that we could actually help him because we figured out.
Right.
Yeah, the best
He was
example of
suffering.
this
Yeah.
is our season premiere
Tomorrow.
episode tomorrow. Horror and Biggs. Don't miss it, you guys. This is a very disturbing one, but it's a very different one.
Yeah.
And I think with Ghost Adventures with us, you're never watching the same episode twice.
No.
It's just kind of our style and how we present the investigation as well, and the story.
Yep.
But tomorrow is different in all aspects, and that's Horror and Biggs tomorrow, our season premiere at 9/8 Central on Travel Channel. And we are on Thursdays now.
Thursday night.
Thursdays.
Thursday nights.
We are on Thursdays all the time. So after the premiere tomorrow, all new episodes every Thursday at 9/8 Central.
That way you
You wanna
guys
take
can
one
go
more?
out and have a nice
one
weekend.
more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you're allowed to go have fun on the weekend, you know. So,
Right.
you know,
You got us
after
on Thursday.
dinner time,
Craig,
smoke time.
Craig Diddick says, do you guys have any new devices to use this year? Not only do we have new devices, we have new experiments that
Yeah.
we're doing, stuff that we just come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If
the
they
last
work.
one that we came up with
Oh my
yielded
God.
amazing.
And we didn't.
This
We're
is
like,
like a
this ain't gonna
game
work.
changer.
Work.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my.
Yes.
Yes.
So-
Yes. Just there's something that happened on. Was it the last investigation?
Yeah, it was
Was
the
it
last one.
There's something
Yeah.
that happened on the last investigation that literally caused us all to scream in joy and,
It was
and
like-
give high fives to
It
each
was
other
during a scary moment. We lost it because of what we got. We're
because of
high-fiving.
something that we captured
Yeah.
visual during a very unique experiment that Billy has done.
And double verified it. That's what was
Yeah,
crazy.
Billy
So-
comes up with a lot of absolutely incredible ideas for experiments, as does Jay, Aaron. We all do. But
We're a team.
yeah,
Exactly.
we're very innovative too. We like trying new things.
Jack Baldwin said, "You're getting old. That's what's wrong with your eyesight."
Ha ha! Bingo!
Hey, Jack, you're gonna get old too. But you know what? We still look young.
I don't know.
At least
This
we
right
think
here ain't helping.
Do we or no? I don't know if we do or not. Hey, I got carded the other day,
Did you? That's cool.
Wow.
and somebody
Lucky.
called my assistant was my father.
Well, that happens
Well,
a lot.
And we're the same age, so that must mean that I look young, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So you guys excited tomorrow?
Yes.
Let's wrap this up, Billy.
Okay. I'm just looking.
You wanna
for
do
another-
one more?
One more good
Couple
question.
more.
Let's see.
Let me pick one
Yes,
out.
you pick one.
Let's see here. Where
Maybe
is
just
it?
the light that's messing with our eyes. Because I even look at
It
that.
might be
Yeah,
the
it might
light.
be
We
that-
have this light. We went to Home
giant-
Depot and bought a light, and it's literally just shining.
It's pretty
in our
bright.
eyes.
Amy Diffley. Sorry, Amy. Are you guys going to have more demonic shows this season? It is great to see you guys for another season. Yes, Amy, we are going to be responding to more cases having to do with alleged demonic activity. And that's why we're really promoting this season as the deepest, darkest, and scariest.
And it is.
And
It is.
it truly is. And you are going to see why. Nicola Dyson, please shout out to me. I've watched you since day one. Shout out to Nicole
Shout out to
in the UK. Shout out to Elizabeth Laura Buin, Kim Baranowski, Nicole Cremini,
Come on down.
Sarah Jane Gomez,
Exactly.
Anne Maria Byrne, Caitlin Marie Knuckles O'Malia, Christina,
Knuckles.
I don't know, Dvoracek,
Wow.
Jackie Monroe, Kirsty Gresty, Gail Stubbings. Thanks for watching our show every week, Gail.
And the thousands of others that are watching.
And the thousands of
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
seriously.
Guys, so
we
much.
could go through the line and thank you all we could, but
So thank you guys very much for tuning in to our little Ghost Adventures Facebook Live. We hope we answered some of your questions and gave you a shout out. And right now we're going to continue investigating this chair that we think moved over here.
that thing moved. I'm telling you.
And like I said, you may be seeing a continuation of this moment on an upcoming Ghost Adventures episode.
Roll cans.
Right.
But we got to get back to work. We are filming right now, and we want to take a quick minute and say hello. And we will see you guys live tweet with you tomorrow at 9/8 Central on Travel Channel for our season premiere of Horror in Biggs.
Thursday nights.
They
Ghost
call
Adventures.
it the Devil's Town.
Yeah.
Do we know how to stop this?
I don't know how you
tomorrow
stop.
night?
hang on.
All right, hold on.
Do the extreme close up.
Now the
Oh, it's like remember when I turned the camera on?
now the uncomfortable part of turning
Yeah.
it
Sorry,
off
guys.
After we've already said
Oh,